You're listening to the best sports talk station in the nation, WKRP in Brooklyn, Agita Radio.
Town to town, up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be. Just maybe think of me once in a while. I'm at WKRP
In Brooklyn. Hello and welcome to WKRP in Brooklyn, Agita Radio. I'm your host Chris, joined by Vladimir on the other side of the glass. On today's episode, I'll be predicting the Mets 2021 opening day roster. You know what? Let's scratch that.
Hold up. What would you do?
I'm not going to do that. Because by predicting, I'm saying that this is what I think the Mets will do with the 2021 opening day roster. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what the Mets should do. Now that I have the name of the episode, all I have to do now is try to figure out a way to make saying 26 players' names entertaining. But Vladimir has told me that he set up a couple of phone calls, some special guests. One is apparently famous. I don't believe him, but he's not the best producer in the business for nothing. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's get this party started right. You know what? CNC Music Factory is right. This is a party. It's going to be opening day before we know it. Soon people will find out if they're able to go to opening day, if they're one of the lucky 8,000 plus fans that are going to be allowed in the building. Those people are probably going to be like Charlie Buckets when he finds that he got the golden ticket. And those lucky fans get to see Citi Field from the train through the trees while it approaches Citi Field. They get to walk into the stadium. They get to smell the popcorn and smell the hot dogs and everything else, and the smell of the grass and the crack of the bat, the romantic side of baseball. And they get to have ice cream in a helmet. But remember, you only can order sprinkles if the Mets are winning.
Sprinkles are for winners.
When the f*** we get ice cream?
Speaking of winners, I guess I should start telling you who I think should make the opening day roster for 2021. Because I hope this team wins a lot of games. They're supposed to. Alright, so I'm not going to give the lineup because that's Luis Rojas' job. He's the manager. I'm not the manager. But it is my show. We established that. Okay, so McCann behind the plate. Hopefully the McCann can dancers will be in the stands. Still trying to make that a thing. Polar Bear Pete Alonso. Jeff McNeil. Lindor. J.D. Davis. Dom Smith. Brandon Nimmo, Finding Nemo. And Michael Conforto. Those were the position players. Now we'll move on to the bench. So these players should be on the bench for opening day. Tomas Nido, Luis Guillerme, Kevin Pillar, Jonathan VR, and Albert Almora Jr. But I didn't have a picture of... Actually, I did have a picture of Almora, but I decided that I'm going to post a picture of a guy named Almora instead. You're welcome. Okay, let's take a little break from me saying names out loud of players, and let's go to the phones. We have a special guest here today. We have Angie from Brooklyn. Hi, Angie. Welcome to WKRP in Brooklyn, Agita Radio.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for taking my call. Your show's hella funny.
Thank you so much. Hopefully the 4 people who are listening right now would agree with you. So how am I doing so far? How do you like my picks?
Oh, I love it. You're doing a great job. Solid picks. Thank
you. So, Angie, I hear that you have a tea shop. Why don't you give us the name of the tea shop and I'll throw the website on the screen.
That's right. I run a little tea shop called Brook Birch Tea Shop.
Awesome for all those tea lovers out there. But I must ask, what do you call the process of putting the tea in the bag?
It's called the process of putting tea in the bag.
Well, that wasn't the answer I was hoping for. Expecting.
So I'm going to create a special blend for you, a special Agita blend. It's going to be definitely a tummy soother. They'll have nice, pretty blue and orange flowers. Perfect for Mets colors.
That sounds pretty amazing. And thanks for your call. We'll keep an eye out for this special Agita blend. Now on to the starting rotation. I think the Mets should only bring 4 starters north and not bring up another starter until they need it, which is like the second week of the season. To announce who I think the Mets should have as their starters, I superimpose their heads onto All for One, the supergroup for R&B in the 1990s. As you can see there, the 4 stars would be Taijuan Walker, Marcus Stroman, Jacob deGrom, and David Peterson. Before I say who should be in the bullpen, you know the bullpen that would probably give me the most agita out of all the positions. Vladimir's informed me that the celebrity guest is on the line, so we're going to go ahead and take that call. Hi, celebrity guest, I guess. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Abe Froman.
Come on, Vladimir, you're killing me!
Is there a problem?
Yeah, it's a problem. My producer sucks. So you're Abe Froman.
That's right, I'm Abe Froman.
The Sausage King of Chicago?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm gonna have to call bull on this one.
Are you suggesting that I'm not who I say I am?
Yeah, and I think I should call the police on you for impersonating an American icon like Abe Froman.
You're gonna call the police on me?
Yeah.
Fine, as a matter of fact, I'll call them myself.
You go ahead and do that as long as you're not calling me. And for you, Vladimir, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Just like the 2 people who are still listening to the show right now. So speaking of disappointments, let's talk about who will be in the bullpen for the start of the season. Okay, so my picks have changed a little bit over the last few weeks due to the injuries of Lugo, Vizcaino, and Drew Smith. So I decided to phone a friend and reach out to Dave from Forest Hills for some advice of what to do. Dave from Forest Hills is my Mets consigliere. If you got that reference, you're awesome. So the players that I think should be in the bullpen starting the season would be Diaz, May,
It's gonna be May.
Loop, Familia, Montgomery, Barnes. Wow, Montgomery and Barnes kind of sounds like a law firm. Castro, Betanzas, and Gazelman. If you disagree with me, feel free to throw them in the comments. I will definitely read them, considering there's only like 1 or 2 comments for the 4 people that actually watch my videos. Looks like we're out of time. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Thank you to all my callers. I'll see you next week.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
This is Chris, signing off.
WKRP.
In Brooklyn. I didn't hear no bell.